Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be solving these simultaneous linear equations using the Gaussian elimination method. First, what is Gaussian elimination? Now, Gaussian elimination is a systematic method of solving systems of linear equations by transforming the augmented matrix into row echelon form, that is, upper triangular form, using elementary row operations, then using back substitution to find the values of the variable. That is, we're going to be having something of this form. And what are the elementary row operations that are allowed when using the Gaussian elimination method? One, two rows can be swapped. We can multiply a row by a non-zero constant, and we can add or subtract a multiple of one row to another row. Now let us solve the given equations by using the Gaussian elimination method. So the first thing we do is to write the augmented matrix of the equations, where we have for the first, the coefficient of x is 2, for y it is -1, for z it is 5, and for the constant it is 27. In equation 2 we've got 3, -2, -1, and -3, while in equation 3 it is 4, 3, 2, and 24 for the constant. That is the system of equation in augmented matrix form. The next thing to do is to make the first pivot 1, but this is optional. That is, the first pivot here being 1. We're going to leave this as 2. I said it is optional. We're going to leave it as 2 because we don't want to be dealing with fractions too early in the operations. So we're going to eliminate x from row 2 and row 3 by carrying out the following operations. The first operation will be carried out on row 2, R2 for row 2, and that would be to multiply row 2 by 2 while subtracting thrice of row 1 from it. For the first entry in row 2, it is 2 times 3 minus 3 times 2. That gives 0, 6 minus 6. For the second entry, it is 2 times -2 minus 3 times -1. This is going to be -4 plus 3, giving -1. For the third entry, we've got 2 times -1 minus 3 times 5. This is -2, -5, which is -17. While for the constant, 2 times -3 minus 3 times 27. This is -6 minus 81, which is -87. On row 3, the operation that we carry out is row 3 minus twice of row 1. So for the first entry in row 3, it is going to be 4 minus 2 times 2, that is 0. The second entry will be 3 minus 2 times negative 1. This is 5. The third entry will be 2 minus 2 times 5. This is negative 8. And for the constant, it is 24 minus 2 times 27. That's 24 minus 54, which is negative 30. The new matrix is going to be the first row remaining the same with nothing done to it, 2, negative 1, 5 with 27 for the constants. The second row now becomes 0, negative 1, negative 17, and negative 87. The third row, we've got 0, 5, negative 8, and negative 30. Next is to eliminate y from row 3 so that the value on the z column will be the pivot. To achieve this, the operation we'll be carrying out on row 3 is row 3 plus 5 times row 2. So the first entry in the third row will be 0 plus 5 times 0. This remains 0. The second entry, it is going to be 5 plus 5 times negative 1. That becomes 0. Y successfully eliminated. While the third entry, negative 8 plus 5 times negative 17. That's negative 8 minus negative 85. Negative 93 it is. And for the constants, it is negative 30 plus 5 times negative 87. And that is negative 405. And this makes the matrix to become 2, negative 1, 5, 27 on row 1. Row 2 remains 0, negative 1, negative 17, negative 87. While row 3 becomes 0, 0, negative 93, negative 405. Next, we want to make the pivots in row 3 to become 1, and that will be through dividing the row 3 by negative 93 or multiplying row 3 by 1 over negative 93. The first entry 0 still, the second entry 0 still, while the third entry will be negative 1 over 93 times negative 93. That becomes 1 as desired. And the constants will be negative 1 over 93 times negative 405. Positive 5 it is. And the new matrix is as follows. Finally, we then carry out the back substitution to get the values of x, y, and z. So from row 3, obviously z is equal to 5. Now from row 2, negative y minus 17z is equal to negative 87. With z being 5, negative y minus 17 times 5 is equal to negative 87. And that means negative y will be negative 87 plus 85. So negative y is equal to negative 2, implying that y is 2. Then from row 1, we have 2x minus y plus 5z being equal to 27. And with y being 2, we have 2x minus 2, then plus 5 times z, which is 5 times 5, is equal to 27. That is 2x plus 23, being equal to 27. That is 2x being equal to 4, and x is 2. Thus, we have that x is 2, y is 2, and z is 5 as the solution to the system of linear equation. The next thing is optional, and that is verifying the solutions by plugging the values into the equations. I'm just going to take the first equation, then you can take the rest. The first is 2x, that's 2 times 2, minus y minus 2, then plus 5z, which is plus 5 times 5. To see if this is going to be really equal to 27, and that is 4 minus 2 plus 25, which is indeed 27, and what we have on the right hand side, thus validating the solutions. In summary, when using the Gaussian elimination method, first write the augmented matrix, then use row operations to create zeros below the pivots, then perform back substitution to find the variables. Don't forget, the Gaussian elimination method can be used to solve any system of linear equations as long as there is a unique solution. I want to believe you enjoyed today's math tutorial. Let me know in the comments. If you're yet to subscribe, please do so right now. Share the video and don't forget to like it. As I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.